Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Well, not only did we have that interesting report out of California earlier this week, but now it seems that we have an interesting report out of the state of Oregon. Now, I know that this article is a couple of days old at this point, and I wasn't able to get to it until I could because I have so much on my plate. However, I did want to discuss this, and that is the new appointment to the Oregon State Supreme Court made by Governor Kate Brown, who is lauded as the first bisexual female governor of Oregon ever. She has now appointed the first black Supreme Court justice, female, of Oregon State. Now, this you've got to see to believe. So I'm going to cut to my desktop view here, and we're going to go over the article from a website that reported on it. Scanner, which is an activist news site serving Portland and Seattle. Governor Brown appoints Ardeen Nelson to Oregon Supreme Court, and there's an image of Justice Nelson. And as we go down here and look at the list of what activist Governor Kate Brown has done, is we find an activist judge. Here it specifically talks about the fact that she is a widely respected civil rights champion, which is not what a judge is supposed to be. A judge is supposed to make rulings based on judicial precedents, the law, the understanding of the Constitution, both state and federal, and of the legal statutes, codes, and intentions of the code. But as you dig further back into Justice Nelson's record, you find out that she wasn't even working as a trial lawyer when she was appointed to Multnomah County Circuit Court by a different governor, Governor Kulongoski. She wasn't elected, she was appointed. And if you look further back, she became valedictorian of her high school because her mother sued the high school. I mean, her record speaks of nothing but judiciary activism and litigious activism her entire career. She worked as a public defender in Multnomah County for about 3 years after she left law school. But from there on in, she worked at a lot of colleges. She did do some time at a Portland firm, Benet, Hartman, Morris, and Kaplan, but it's been quite a while since that. And as you can see here, she also belongs to a large number of political action groups, many of which are not exactly what you would expect out of a judge. Some of them are. I mean, I expect, College Board of Trustees. I could even understand her being in the Portland chapter of Oregon Women's Lawyers, but she served as the president of that, while also working at Lewis and Clark College for their law school. So, I mean, much of this record speaks to nothing but an activist judge. Someone who is going to make rulings based off the politically expedient theory of the Democrat Party of today, and will change their mind next week if that's what happens with the policies. And I'm not sure that that's what we need in our judiciary system. I think what we need are people who follow the historical precedents and documents of the legal system. Well, I want to thank you all again for joining me. Please remember that if you are in the Portland area or Oregon itself, that elections have consequences, and try to sway your friends and neighbors for voting for Governor Brown again because of these kind of things. Also, if you'd like, you can check out the article below, which also has a couple of links to other articles down below. I do know that a lot of Oregon politicians have been tweeting about this week, and I have been responding back as I can. But please go ahead and check what the Oregon State legislators, the Oregon senators, and House of Representative members are all saying about this, because you'll be surprised. And also remember that we need to curtail activist judiciary policies And the best way to do that is to put in originalist judges. So thank you all again for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe or follow me on the other social media as applicable, and have yourselves a great day.